Once upon a time, at the age of 24, I was a student at St. John's Medical College in Bangalore. I was a guest student during 1 month of a public health course, and that changed my mindset forever. The course was good, but it was not the course content in itself that changed the mindset. It was the brutal realization the first morning that the Indian students were better than me. You see, I was a study nerd. I loved statistics from a young age, and I studied very much in Sweden. I used to be in the upper quarter of all courses I attended, but in St. John's, I was in the lower quarter. And the fact was that Indian students studied harder than we did in Sweden. They read the textbook twice, or 3 times, or 4 times. In Sweden, we read it once, and then we went partying. and that, to me, that personal experience was the first time in my life that the mindset I grew up with was changed. And I realized that perhaps the Western world will not continue to dominate the world forever. And I think many of you have the same sort of personal experience. It's that realization of someone you meet that really makes you change the ideas about the world. It's not the statistics, although I try to make it funny. And I will now, here on stage, try to predict when that will happen, that Asia will regain its dominant position as the leading part of the world, as it used to be over thousands of years. And I will do that by trying to predict precisely at what year the average income per person in India and China will reach that of the West. And I don't mean the whole economy, because to grow an economy of India to the size of UK, that's a piece of cake with 1 billion people. But I want to see when will the average pay, the money for each person per month in India and China, when will that have reached that of UK and the United States? But I will start with the historical background, and you can see my map if I get it up here, you know. I will start 1858. 1858 was a year of great technological advancement in the West. That was the year when Queen Victoria was able for the first time to communicate with President Buchanan through the transatlantic telegraphic cable, and they were the first to Twitter transatlantically. And I've been able, through this wonderful Google and Internet, to find